Well, today I'd like to know what is your favorite movie. Let me know in the comment box below. And I have found, and perhaps you have as well, let me know also, if within movies that we all watch, there's always some sort of lesson. And maybe for each of us, the lesson is different, but there's always some underlying message that is attractive to us. So I'll start first. One of my favorite movies is the movie Love Actually. And I think it was produced maybe 20 years ago, which actually seems like yesterday to me, but hey ho. But I love that movie, and they're there's so many sections in it that I love. From the very beginning, where you can see the arrivals section at Heathrow Airport and the passengers coming out of the area that they've just stepped off of the plane. Maybe they've come through customs, and then they're greeted by their family and friends, and it's a lot of kisses and hugs. And I'll be honest, sometimes it makes me cry. I've seen that movie many times, and I know what's going to happen, but it still tears at my heart in a good way. But there is another one. There is another section of the movie that really does resonate with me. And let me set the scene, because it's the scene where there's a knock at the door and music starts, and the wife of the character's best friend, opens the door. And the best friend then confesses his love to his friend's wife. And he does it in forms of cards and notices, and he keeps pulling the cards up, and the music plays in the background, and it's dark and it's sort of romantic, and it sets the scene. And at the end of the movie, when he's walking away, she comes running after him, and she gives him a kiss. And at that moment, those words come out of his mouth: enough is enough, because he's been pining over his best friend's now wife for a long time, and he realizes, I would assume, the dangerous position he's putting himself into. So he says those words: enough is enough. And you can almost see the line in the sand where he looks at the past, and now he's looking at the future. And I think there's a huge lesson in that, because you can constantly look backwards, and that cozy, warm feeling, but there's something not right. Or you can step over that line and walk into your future, the future of the unknown. But that's what's the fun part about it, because that is just the way life is. It's very, very unpredictable. So I love that section of the movie. There are so many other parts of the movie that put chills down my back. But that's my section that I'd like to talk about today. So as I round up, I would love to know what your favorite movie is, and a lesson that you've learned from inside the movie. Let me know, and let everyone know, because we all can learn from each other, and that's my goal. What is your favorite movie, and what's the lesson that you've learned? Have a great day. Bye.